This is the brief on regulating dopamine for motivation and focus. Your drive to do literally anything is governed by a single molecule, dopamine, and misunderstanding its mechanics is likely destroying your daily motivation. But hey, before we can fix it, we've got to understand how we're accidentally draining that drive in the first place. First, dopamine actually operates on a delicate pleasure-pain balance. After a massive peak, your baseline drops because you totally deplete your brain's readily releasable pool of vesicles. Think of dopamine kind of like a bank account. You really want to avoid dopamine stacking, like layering caffeine, loud music, and scrolling a smartphone all during your workout. Stacking is like spending all your cash at once. It creates a massive spike, but leaves you totally bankrupt and unmotivated later. Second, so how can we raise our baseline without going bankrupt? Well, the answer is cold exposure. Submerging yourself in 14 degrees Celsius water, which is about 57 degrees Fahrenheit, triggers a crazy 250% dopamine increase. Now, you might be wondering, why doesn't this cause a massive crash like stimulants do? It's because, unlike rapid spikes from drugs or stacking, cold water triggers a slow, sustained release that elevates your baseline for hours without depleting your brain's reserves. Finally, we need to look at the neuroscience of willpower. You have to attach your internal reward to the effort itself, the friction, rather than the outcome or the trophy. When you force yourself to do hard things you really don't want to do, a specific brain hub called the anterior mid-cingulate cortex, or AMCC, literally grows. You're physically expanding your capacity for tenacity. Ultimately, mastering motivation means protecting your dopamine baseline by avoiding cheap spikes, leveraging tools like cold exposure, and learning to find pleasure in the friction of hard work.
Stop chasing the high of the finish line and start engineering the drive to run the race.